My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Monster Train, specifically the Friends and Foes free update, or at least the public beta branch test thereof. Alright, we've got the Stygian Guard's second hero here, second champion rather, the Soul Guard the Martyr, as well as Foregone Powers, the cards that we saw in the first episode as our secondary clan. There's an incant gain 1 shard on Soul Guard by base. The others don't have text on them by base, so this means that regardless of what Soul Guard is, that incant gain 1 shard is there. So it feels like if you're running Soul Guard, you certainly want an incant build, surely, right? Alright, we've got another Seraph the Patient. It really feels like we're only getting Seraph the Patient at the moment. Arcus Initiative, you have the... Oh, you do have the incant one, that's annoying. You've also got Harvest, whenever an enemy unit dies, add a weight of contrition at the top of the draw pile. And then it's Arcos, who will be pushing units back as well. Oh, rough. The end of turn frozen cards are reduced to 0 cost, or gain 7 extra energy on the first turn. So 7 extra energy on the first turn of battle can actually be huge when you have the Umbra as one of your clans. Because if you find a Shadow Siege, you just get to play it. Ridiculous. So we'll take it just in case. Yeah, it does seem like it weirdly takes a long time to load up the hef screens here in the public beta. It's taken a while to figure out exactly which of the 2 paths, 3 paths it wants to offer me. Come on. One of them, I'm going to say health, the other damage. No. Action. Action triggers on this unit's turn before it attacks. Got it. Apply 1 frostbite per shard to enemy units. And it doesn't lose the shard at all. Shards power Soul Guard the Martyr's abilities. Ooh, interesting. Then there's also Phased. Phased is cannot attack and cannot be damaged or targeted in any way. If Soul Guard has 4 stacks of shard, remove Phased. Okay, so this one is very, very big, but it's not big until you play 4 spells on the same floor. And this one is extremely powerful. So this scales, this is instantly big. I like scaling more. We also have a lot of Frostbite support already in this deck, so going more Frostbite seems pretty good to me as well. This is also another thing that can go behind another unit in the front line. Yeah, I like that. Stygian and... Actually, Stygian and Umbra both have a huge amount of frontline units. So I feel comfortable taking a backliner champion there. Normal enemies gain 4 damage, whatever, like I care. I will happily take the damage just to get the unit draft, especially because it could be a Shadow Siege. Not that we wouldn't be able to play it right now because the floor capacity is 5 and Shadow Siege is 6, but we would be able to play it eventually. I would make the whole game about being able to play them. Okay. We play just everything on the bottom floor here, right? We probably want more incant on the Soul Guard. No, but we do want the Frostbite to happen on the bottom floor. So it saves 6 HP to put it in the front line. I mean, I guess I don't really care about the damage value of that Train Steward. Oh. Okay, that collector in the back line definitely needs to go down. The only way I can do that is with the Flash Freeze there. Again, pretty much just any unit in the front line to block that. Drop you on the top floor, and then... Just more spells on the bottom floor, yeah. No, wait, it shouldn't have been more spells on the bottom floor. Wait. Oh, we're not dazed on top floor anymore, so we can do that. There we go. Got him. I like this way of applying Frostbite to enemies. Ooh, Guardian's Amulet, and we can get an offering token here. I like that. Hacked Morsel making Morsel and Tumbra Assaults. We still don't really have anyone that can actually gorge those units, so I think I'll hold off here. Well, Shadow Eater can gorge them. To enemy units. The thing is, Soul Guard by itself is already sweep. So I don't know if I need a Shadow Eater to do my sweeping for me. Definitely don't need an Icy Silefied to do my sweeping for me. I could, like, Morsel Master and then use Making of a Morsel and stuff like that as well. I do like Morsel Master Making of a Morsel. It's just this would be guaranteed in my opening hand if I took it right now. So I'm a little hesitant on that front. Because it makes the Shadow Siege play less likely. That's dumb. I shouldn't. No. I can't plan around that right now. And if I go here and there's a Shadow Siege, I can remove it. Whatever. Stone. Okay, no Shadow Siege. Fair enough. We could go Crucible Warden. Yeah? So ultimately, we want one more capacity so we can go Crucible Warden, Morsel Master, the Soul Guard, the Incarnate, and then a Making of Morsel gets duped on that same floor. I didn't want it to be a Crucible Warden. I would have preferred the Collector, but look, if this is what's on offer, this is what's on offer. I've got to take it. I can give you Multi-Strike is the thing. And I don't need to upgrade you yet. Maybe I reroll. Actually, no, we'll give the health to Morsel Master at the absolute least. Reroll quick. Yeah, Crucible Warden attacking and killing an enemy before they attack back saves this damage shield. We need ways so that we can stack more and more damage shields so that we can actually have that Crucible Collector still be impactful by the time the boss comes on the field. Ooh, what an opening turn. I mean, I guess the Morsel Master just goes on the top floor by itself. More spells on this floor, please. Let's go Train Steward, dupe that there, and then Foregone Power for a little bit more shard power on the bottom line. Hey! Did manage to get him down. Perfect. I think we'll be okay on that bottom line. And we are, thank heck. Where are we going to get more consistent incant triggers here? Offering tokens and then put more things in them that just have the offering tag? I don't want that many things to discard other cards from my hand is the thing, but the Foregone Powers are already all doing that. So maybe that means I take Titan's Tooth then. Yeah, okay. More ability to discard things from hand, might as well. Mind Collapse? I'd have to upgrade it later. Prismal Toss is decent because it's always useful in the Crucible Warden at this point if we're running the Crucible Warden in that way. But I still don't know if it gets an inclusion in the deck. Decent doesn't necessarily mean good. Siren of the Sea is a pretty good unit to pop on the Soul Guard floor. So are we running then a Crucible Warden floor as well as a Soul Guard? Oh, okay. So we're running a Gorge floor and the Soul Guard floor. Okay, that makes sense. So the Gorge floor would be, I guess, a top floor. And we'd still go capacity, so we can go Crucible Warden as well as Morsel Master, as well as 2 Making of a Morsel in order to dupe them 2 times each. So we'd need 2, 1, 2 and then 1 more in order to place this before it gets duped, so 6 capacity total. And 6 capacity gives me Soul Guard, Siren of the Sea, as well as Umbra Banner, Stygian Banner. Okay, yeah, as well as possibly the Guard of the Unnamed or the Titan Sentry, hopefully from the Stygian Banner. I could also use the Siren of the Sea as my tank and put a Nameless Siren behind it. Just, we want an incant heavy floor. Alright. I'll settle for the Titan Sentry. The card with Consumer's Play, deal 30 damage to the front of the unit. We have none of those in the deck at the moment. You can usually get some pretty good stuff with this in Umbra. Getting things like the excavated, not excavated, sorry, the excavated embers. Oh god, what is the actual name for the card? It adds 3 excav embers to your deck, right? And it consumes itself, so it's 4 consumes for the cost of 1 card. Although you have to draw 3 extras. Precious Plating. No, it's probably just Trader's Quill, because Precious Plating isn't going to be make or break in this room. Oh. Gorge ability trigger additional time. I'll take that. Thank you. For some reason, I thought that event was the big chest, small chest. Pay a lot of health to get it, pay a little amount of health to get it, which is why I was very confused to get a relic. Also, I obviously wouldn't have spent money on it if I'd known I would have taken the hit. Okay. Get him. Shame we can't put the Titan Sentry out already. I'm gonna lose the train suit in time. So you go on the top floor then. Which I mean means I can throw you out there. I guess I'll Rubble Morsel the top floor just for 2 energy rather than 1. Yeah, I don't like this. Just getting reshuffled by Talos and not really having too much I can do about it. The pushing thing that it can do feels very dangerous. I am extremely concerned. I hope I'm, just overreacting or misunderstanding, because it does seem like it makes everything so much harder. Let's go for casting, making Mortal on the bottom line, use it on the top, offering to get Titan's Tooth on the bottom line as well. Yep. My backliner is out in front. You did it. You got me. Okay, as long as I get the Shade Splitter to sit in front. Wait, what? That doesn't save us? Oh god, yeah, because Talos' attack comes through as well. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, we lose the champion now. Guess let's go for that, and then Foregone Power, a extra offering card out there. Well, look, at least we get the kill. Kindle, Siren Song, and Blazing Bolts. I do like Blazing Bolts as a spell, it's just I don't know if I need it. A bunch of frontline damage. Anything in my deck already do that? No. We run off attrition damage. Okay, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Nameless Siren? No, we already got our tank. Capacity. I don't think I have anything in the deck that I want to dupe at this point. No. Yeah. So many minion upgrades we want, as well as card removals, so it's pretty comfy for us. Ooh, incant gain armor 2 now. Perfect. There's the Crucible Collector. We've already given the Crucible Warden quick, though. Fine. I'll stick with the Warden that we already have. Incant gain armor 2 is pretty big, though. Pop that on the Titan Sentry, put that in the front line on the bottom floor again. Just an incant floor. Yeah, love it. Love it. I also like quick on the Siren of the Sea. Do I? I don't know if that one's necessary. Let's reroll first. Multi-strike goes on the... Well, I mean, it could go on the Crucible Warden. This is one upside of having the Crucible Warden over the Collector, is your lifesteal isn't being spent twice as fast when you have to multi-strike. I still think it's probably Siren of the Sea, though. And then more armor on the Titan Sentry. Oh my gosh. Pretty much... Yeah, pretty much the Train Stewards are garbage right here. I'm not going to want to play those in the first cycle if we can avoid it. Apply Frostbite 2 per shard. Okay, again, I do want to see if that eventually becomes 4 or 3. Please be 4. Spell Shield 2 doesn't matter to me. I don't deal direct damage with my spells. That's not how they do. Well, I mean, you know, I theoretically do, but that's not where I really get the effect from. Love it. Some monster on the top floor. Shade Splitter, Flash Freeze, get the extra energy for the next turn. And we should be, yeah, very comfortably set up now. Thank you, Crucible Warden. No, wait, I'm not going to be able to play the Blazing Bolts as well this turn. I do want to play it, though, as the thing so that I can purge it and start getting the next versions. I have a lot of gorging to do on that top floor. Dang. If we dealt 1 more damage here on the top floor, we'd be able to get the clip reflected down. Fine, I'm just going to get a bunch of stats on the Crucible Warden so that it is better at catching out enemies that get past again. Perfect. And then just sacking on that floor as well. All the way there, and then just foregone power for the incants on the bottom. Oh my god! Titan's Tooth! Ridiculously useful there, thank you. Do this as best I can. There we go. Oh! Gotta love it. Decent amount of money. Ooh, Glacial Seal. I love the idea of it, but I think I have enough incants at this point. Thanks. Cannibalize, Excavation, Eruption, Crucible, Extension. No. Pass again. Is there a Merchant of Trinkets in this next area? No, but there is a Merchant of No, but Merchant of Steel, there's still so much that we want. Siren of the Sea could get an upgrade. Crucible Warden could get a pretty important upgrade. As for spells, like it'd just be... The spells do come with an artifact as well as a concealed cabin. That is much more exciting. Gonna be second unit of turn, gain 3 energy. So that's gonna give us basically infinite energy because every turn I make a morsel and then dupe it with a morsel miner, I get 3 energy for it. So we'll take Hell's Banners. We no longer need any energy. Love it, love it. Okay, so we have no lifesteal in this deck, right? We don't. Interesting. So I do have the ability to just take this, get plus 10 health on all of our units, as well as the inability to heal them. That only really affects whether or not I will be able to heal them with lifesteal at the moment from a... Wait, hang on. How would I get life? Oh, lifesteal's an uncommon morsel. I'd be able to get it from Shadesplitter. So it'd be from that. It also keeps all of my morsels safe from sweep, though, taking the Petrified Heart. Obviously, I could also just take the Heartstone and then put the Heartstone on the the Titan Sentry, rather, who already has 2 upgrades, so overstack their upgrades in that way. That actually might be necessary is the thing. Just so that it can actually have good health as we set up, because oftentimes it is the first unit that's getting hit. And if I'm not playing a bunch of spells alongside it, life gets rough. I can't believe I left without upgrading anything. Actually, hang on. Can I... If I go back to the main menu, will it let me restart and do that? No, it won't. Okay. Ugh. Well, we're just saving money for a later shop. We didn't need to cost reduce anything there. Like, it literally just would have been, like, upgrades that make the things more impactful, like double stack on the Guardian's Amulet and stuff like that. I'm gonna get the 2 incants on this floor. One down. You again on the bottom floor and then... Oh, yeah, we're gonna have difficulty with that one at least. Siren of the Sea finally shows to show up. Can't. I don't necessarily need extra energy next turn, but I also definitely don't need extra health on the Crucible Warden at this point, so... Go with that version of sacking them. Yeah, because this time it's just making of a morsel, flash freeze, pop you on the top line, and then foregone power in order to double cast again. Again, we don't get the top line there, but it only gets 1 hit on us. Perfect. Top is down, and we've now got enough incant triggers that I feel pretty dang comfy with everything else. It's the final time we need to purge that one. I love that we're getting the kill on this floor, despite the fact that, like, next floor could also do it by itself. Just overkilling. Guardian's Amulet, yeah. Love another thing to discard. Engine upgrade, don't need it. Cave in, don't want it. Cannibalize, don't want it. Pass. We just need to cut the bad cards from this deck now. Shape splitters, honestly. Double card removal over here. No, we're gonna go for the event and the extra money over here. Multi-strike again on the Siren of the Sea. Love it. Damage shield 3 by base on a Crucible Warden. I mean, I like the idea. I don't know if I need it, though. We can Monster Rail Spike to get one of the Train Stewards out of the deck. Pretty much always comfy with that. Yeah, I definitely want to save more money for the next area, so I don't know if I'm even going to bother re-rolling here. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually just going to pass. Next area, we're definitely going Merchant of Trinkets, Herzl's Hoard, as well as double removal here. So we get 2 removals and possibly up to 3 relics. That is a transformative ring right there. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have just floors that we cannot cast on. That's going to be real hard to do. Whenever an enemy unit dies. Okay, no enemy units die on that floor. That's good. Perfect. No! That's gonna be... This is the spells one! Why does it have to be the spells one? That's my incant floor. Alright, well... Best I can do here is those, and then... Ah, I get an offering so that... Actually, hang on. Do I have offering amulet? Or do I just flash freeze the backliner? I don't care about your sweep. Flash freeze the backliner and the front line. I'd love the incant seal. God, it would be so big. And it's obviously the big thing I'm still aiming for. Let's put that down as well, and then Magma, and then we'll Guardian's Amulet you, and then Foregone Power to cast another spell. We get the credit for each of the spells that we cheat out with the offering as well. Well, yeah, that's spells in hand. Okay. And then Splash Freeze the backliner as well. Rubble Morsel on the bottom line does buff that Master of Light, so hopefully my spells help make up for it. Not that 5 damage on that Master of Light is, you know, the end of our life. Okay. Start with the Shape Splitter to go up there. Oh, I had to hit that rather than Guardian Amulet. I really like the Foregone Power actually playing out the offering cards. Very, very pleased with that. And yeah, the more Shape Splitters we cut from the deck, the far better this is going to function. So gosh, just look at this extremely big boy. 32 damage shield, grown by 2020 each turn. Okay, not each turn, but on an optimal turn, grown by 2020. That's pretty good. I love that the incant from the shop was changed to give 2 armor, because it did feel like it was too small unless you were already putting it on a unit that was already gaining a bunch of armor. Hoarfrost Effigy is interesting, but I don't think... Like, that would help us kill the boss at the very end, Seraph the Patient, like, real quick. Do I want to use it, then? Screw it, yeah. Why not? Don't really care about its energy cost. Oh god, Cuddlebeard would be ridiculous as well. First morsel you play each turn, draw 1. I do like the draw is the thing, so I still have to take that, reroll. Whenever you play your 20th morsel unit of the battle, deal 150 damage to all enemy units on all floors. Wow, that's so cool. When you play your third spell of the turn, all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of the battle. How many cards do we have that actually use the magic power? Like just Titan's Tooth and 2 Flash Freezes, as well as the Blazing Bolts. That's not that great. Teeth of Gold barely ever triggers. I'm going to take Shadow Box because it's new, and then I think I'm actually just going to save my money for the rest of these. Cuddlebeard, oh my god. Let's do a Shade Split. Right, yeah, there's another Merchant of Trinkets in the next area. There's always a Merchant of Trinkets in the last area. 3 Frostbite per shard. Action, deal 3 damage per shard to the front enemy unit. That's got to scale non-linearly, because you can't go 3, 6, 9 for it to be anywhere near enough damage. I guess you do get more incants over the course. I do want to see like the maximum level of the paths I haven't taken to see whether or not they necessarily like retroactively justify the previous levels through non-linear scaling. Almost enemies gain 8 additional damage, so the Shade Wings in the back line are going to be real rough. Can I deal with that though? Honestly, probably not. But I want the money. This is probably gonna kill me, but I'll do it anyway. Okay. I hate that we didn't get to cast that all on the same floor, but ultimately I think the extra turn worth of setup is going to be useful for us. Titan Sentry's barely living. What's the matter, bud? Barely living or living barely? Seriously, it's not good. It's Shade Split, pop you there. Hoarfrost sucks to have drawn right now. I have to guarantee Titan Super's played, otherwise I lose. Dang, if that removed the Guardian's Amulet, we would have been able to keep the Titan Sentry for another turn. Well, life just got very awkward for us. It's okay, this top floor is still, like, gonna be our clutch floor. Accidentally missed an incant trigger there. Whoops. Alright, so we can use the Flash Freeze to take out the frontliner. Blazing Bolts to help take out the rest of you. And then, dang, again, missed another incant trigger there. Hopefully we're getting towards the last enemy. Life's getting real difficult. Okay, yeah, it's very much just all top floor for us. I have faith in our top floor. None of those hit the Look, the backline just needs to die. It has to happen. Got him. Now we're fine. Don't hit the Hoarfrost. Nice. Yeah, so we always knew we were taking a little bit of a risk there for the sake of the Titan Sentry, but thankfully it didn't matter too much. Crystalline Seeds could be important in the final fight for just clearing out a wave. None of those, though, will. Okay. Tube or double removal? Yeah, double removal probably is more useful for us. When a card is discarded before the end of your turn, gain 1 energy. We have way too much energy gain at this point. Take it, though. Start battle, summon a morsel miner on each floor. That's 3 towards the shadow box and 1 towards Mask of Penumbra in the opening turn, if nothing else. Actually, it's bad. If we draw all of the cards that we want on the same floor in the opening turn, the morsel miner takes the position of one of them. Uh-oh. That actually would be pretty bad. Let's go. Permafrost on the Hoarfrost, so we only play it when we need it. Hold over an offering token, because it's useful every turn. Reduce the cost of the Hoarfrost, so we can play it basically every time we draw it. And to increase the damage of a Flash Freeze, so we can do it directly to a target. Remove maybe the other Flash Freeze. Yeah, let's remove the other Flash Freeze. And final removal from the deck. It could just be a Guardian Amulet. Or a Foregone. Yeah, let's get one of the Foregone Powers out of here. Especially now that we have Holdover Discard. We don't necessarily need all of those 3 in a base deck. God, this is going to prevent us from playing any morsels. I just realized the rally is going to be awful for us. Oh god, and we got the worst thing. We got the setup that we want, but on the wrong turn. Yikes. This one's gonna get a big old yikes from me. Let's go. Offering Titans. I mean, like, I could Flash Freeze the back line and then Hoarfrost, get you 10, 18, 36 already, and then just start Hoarfrosting every turn. But I think I need to use Blazing Bolts and stuff like that. Try and keep myself afloat. We missed out a couple incants rather, on the Soul Guard, but honestly, it could have been a lot worse. It really could have been tragic. Sure, let's get you to 32 Frost now. So that next time I draw my Hoarfrost, it's even better. Oh my god, do I... Yeah, you know what? At this point, we're just going straight for the boss. Yeah, you get to catch these freezes. Catch this frost. There we go. 178. Come on, let's draw it this turn. Dang. go. No, it's still not enough. Oh, you gotta love it when we actually get to cast all of those 4. Okay. It's offering through Titan's Tooth, definitely. Flash freeze the backliner, of course, as well. $504 damage. Next tube is just lethal, right? Yeah, next tube's lethal. So let's see if we have anything else we can do this turn. Let's keep Ultra stacking up on that floor. Another flash freeze. A little bit more for us. And unfortunately, yeah, we're going to have to end the boss's life here. We're not really going to be able to show off the update. Oh, wait. 1,184. Okay, so we did get to show off that we can get more than 999 stacks of that. But we didn't really get to test the new limit, unfortunately. This was pretty ridiculous. We had like a lot of incant support, a lot of frostbite support, and a lot of morsel support. Not like the best version of each of those. I guess except for frostbite support, we had Cuddlebeard. But other than that, like all of them were just good enough to work together. I think that could have done some work at C25. I think it would have been... I think it would have needed... to be less aggressive about how many trials it took, but honestly, I think that that could have had a chance there. We've got Umbra as the next in the next episode. I know that that's a particularly interesting one. Rito has been telling me so I can't wait to try that out. That's going to be in the next episode. Until then, though, my name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train. There's a link in the description down below with all of my content of the game, past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.